What's up, pirates? We're back here with another video. This time we'll be reviewing the green part of the One Punch Man set coming out next week. Sorry for the delay in videos. I've been busy with other things, other projects, trying to get things in order. Don't forget to please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications for our future videos. I'd greatly appreciate it. And let's get into it, let's not dilly-dally too long. So the first card we have today, it's going to be the Shiryu, the zero cost. It's draw trigger, nothing special here. Then this is just the alternate art. Then we have the zero cost Stinger. This is the activate main, switch to resting. Once per turn, you can generate an extra energy. Once you end your main phase, it goes to the sideline. It doesn't have a trigger. We have the zero cost King as a draw trigger and has the unique effect that activate main. You can pay one action point once per turn to draw a card. Not too bad. We have the zero cost Metal Bat draw trigger or add the get trigger. So nothing crazy here. We have the zero cost Genos, which is the when play draw card, then place one card from your hand into your sideline, and it has a draw trigger. So that's what's up. We have our next zero cost Flashy Flash. If you have one or more hero affinity cards on your field, this character cannot be blocked by characters with 3500 or more BP. That's pretty good. No trigger. And then he has a alternate art. Nice. Zero cost Zombie Man. That's pretty cool. He has the nullify impact, so if you were to get hit with an impact character, you wouldn't take the damage. But he does have the unique effect where if he's sidelined, you may place one card from your hand into your removal area, and if you do, add this card to your hand. Don't get that confused with your sideline. Removal area is like the banish area, so whatever you're ditching won't come back if you can bring stuff back. Next card, Handsome Common Amai Mask. It's a 1 energy, 1 action point. When played, you return one other character on your field with one or less required energy to your hand. If you cannot, return this character to your hand. But it produces 2 energy, no trigger. We have Death Gatling at 1 energy, 1 action point. When he's sidelined, you can choose up to one other character on your field. It gains 500 BP until the end of this turn. Okay. We have the 1 energy, 1 cost King. It looks like he's going to be your searcher. So he's when played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 King card or one card with 6 or more required energy among them. Add it to your hand, and then you place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, you have to place one card from your hand to the sideline. And it does have a draw trigger. Okay. Puri Prisoner. One of my favorite characters in One Punch Man. Funny enough. 1 energy, 1 action point. During your turn, if you have no cards in your hand, this character gains 2000 BP. Ooh. Activate main. Once per turn, you can place all cards in your hand into your sideline. Alright. It does have the active trigger. That's pretty cool. It has an alternate art. Okay. And then we have the GOAT himself. 1 energy, 1 cost Moomin Rider. When sidelined, if this character is sidelined due to losing a battle, you may place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. If you do, you can play this card, set it to resting on your field. So he just keeps coming back. He never gives up, bro. And he has the active trigger, so that's good. Oh, we have the altar. Yeah. Alright. The site, our first site, I don't think... Oh yeah, no. Yellow does have a site. So our first green site for One Punch Man. So 1 energy, 1 action, hero association. Activate main, switch this to resting. Sideline this card and play up to 1 green character with a 3 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand. Set it to resting on your field. Okay. As a draw trigger. Alright, 2 energy, 1 action point, Metal Bat. It has step and it's a color trigger. Oh, that's pretty good. A cheap color trigger. And then we have the 2 energy, 1 action Tank Top Master. It's the when he's active, he generates an extra energy. That's good. 2 energy, 1 action point, Child Emperor. When played, if you have 3 or more hero affinity cards on your field, you can choose one of the following. Either draw a card or choose up to 1 other character on your field. It gains 1000 BP until the end of the turn. And it has a draw trigger. Not bad. And he has an alt art. Nice. Oh, the king himself. We have the Raid King, which is a 3 energy, 1 action point. The unique thing about this guy is that this character cannot attack or block, even if you hard play him. So Raid on top of a king. This character generates energy even if it's in the front line. This is new to us, but a lot of cards in Japan essentially do the same thing. Oh, it's not new. Melody and Hunter x Hunter does the same thing. So it's not too new. When played, you draw a card. Then you may place 1 Saitama card from your hand into your sideline. If you do, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and sideline it. Crazy. Activate main. If he's on the front line, you can switch him to resting. Place up to 3 cards from the top of your deck into your sideline. So you're just milling cards. He has a raid trigger. He's 5000 BP and 2 energy. That's really good. He has an alt art. Not surprised. Alright, 3 energy, 1 action point, Drive Knight. If there's a yellow or red card on your opponent's field, reduce this card's required energy by 1. And he's a 3k, 2 energy producer. Nice. Genos, 3 energy, 1 action point. During your turn, reduce the required energy of all Saitama cards in your hand by 1. Okay. And he produces 2 energy and has a draw trigger. Nice. Super Alloy, Blackluster. 3 energy, 1 action point. Nullify impact and has an active trigger. That's really good. 3 energy, 1 action point, Watchdog Man. This character cannot move. So wherever you place him is wherever he's going to be. If he's in the energy line, that's where he's going to be. If he's in the front line, that's where he's going to be. He has an active trigger. 3 energy, 4k, that's not bad. 3 energy, 1 action point, Metal Knight. When played, play up to 1 green character with a 2 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand. Set it to resting onto your field. Okay. So there's ways to spam out these characters without having to essentially pay your action points, which is really good. Oh, and this is our restander. 3 energy, 1 action point. It's about me taking you on right here, right now. My boy Moomin Rider, he's really cool. You choose 2 of your action points, switch them to active, and it's the final trigger. 4 energy, 2 action points. Ooh, Atomic Samurai. When played, choose up to 1 character with 2000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. If 6 or more other hero affinity cards are on your field, you can do 4000 or less BP. Draw trigger. Okay. He has an altar. Nice. Oh, our second raid. 4 energy, 1 action point, Metalbot raid. This character inherently has nullify impact. So even if you don't raid with him and you hard play him, he'll have nullify impact. So that's good. When this character, okay, so Metalbot. This character gains all the listed abilities below if you have the required number of hero affinity cards on your field. So if you have 3 or more hero cards, he gains impact. If you have 6 or more, when he's sideline, you may place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. And if you do, play this set to resting on your front line. So he comes back. And he has a raid trigger, so that's cool. Alright. And he has an altar, I'm not surprised. And then we have Genos, this is the 3rd raid character. Okay. 4 energy, 1 action point. He has double block. So when this character blocks for the first time, this turn, he switches to active if he's able to successfully block. When this character attacks and wins a battle, you draw a card, win sideline, return up to 1 base card of the rated character to your head, of this rated character. So whatever he's rated on top of, basically. Which is cool. 4 energy, 1 action point, Terrible Tornado. When played, you may place 1 hero affinity card from your hand into your sideline, and if you do, switch this character to active. Okay. So you don't have to wait a turn. She just basically gains Pseudo Rush, I guess. Active trigger. And then 4 required energy, 1 action point, Pig God. When played, if he's on the front line, you can choose up to one character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. And then when he's sidelined, your opponent draws a card. Oh, risky. 4 energy, 1 action point, Dragon Pummelin. Choose one character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. If Metal Bat is on your field, you can do 5,000 or less BP instead. Oh, okay, so it's the Metal Bat special. And then it's the special trigger. Cool. Alright, Silver Fang. 4 energy, 1 action point. During your opponent's turn, if he's on the front line, hero affinity cards on your field gain. Your opponent cannot choose his character with abilities on characters or event cards unless they place one card from their hand into the sideline as an additional cost. Oh, it's kind of like the Gojo. This Silver Fang ability does not stack. Okay, and here's a draw trigger. Oh, that could be annoying. And then this is the winter promo that you get from your tournaments. It is the Raid Genos, which is the 4 energy, 1 action point, double block one. So if you have it, definitely check out your locals, participate in those tournaments, and get yourself some winners. Alright, we have 5 energy, 1 action point, King Engine. Choose one character on your front line, on your opponent's front line with BP equal to or less than the highest BP of the character on your field, so anywhere in your field, and sideline it. If King is on your field, you can choose up to one card on your field. This card gains energy generation until the end of the turn. That's interesting because in green you really want to build up your energy. So not only are you sidelining a card, but you're also producing extra energy until the end of the turn. Nice. And then we have another Silver Fang, this time 6 energy, 1 action point. Several effects. When he's played, when he attacks, and when he's blocking, he lets you look at the top card of your deck, then place it on the top of your deck or into your sideline. And he's a color trigger. And he's 4,500. So he can be easily killed by those 4Ks. Okay. He has an alt art, nice. And then we have another Terrible Tornado. This time it's a 7 required energy with 1 action point. When she's played, you can add up to 1 green character card other than Terrible Tornado from your sideline to your hand. So you get to get cards back from your sideline. So okay, I can see it. She has a draw trigger and she produces 2 energy. Okay. Ooh, now we're getting into it. 12 energy require 1 action point, Serious Punch. It's an event. You cannot use this card unless Saitama is on your field. For every 5 cards in your sideline, reduce this card's required energy by 1 while in your hand. Choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and up to 1 character on their energy line and sideline them. And it's not a special, it's just an event. So that's crazy. We've never really had energy manipulation from your opponent other than Toto from JJK, and even then that was kind of iffy. So this is crazy because you're getting rid of 2 bodies, but obviously it's 12 energy, so we'll see if that even comes into play. And then we have Saitama, which is 15 energy. Ooh, I thought 12 was a lot, and 1 action point. For every 5 cards in your sideline, reduce this card's required energy by 1 while in your hand. Okay, so, and then when this card is placed from your deck into your sideline by one of your abilities, draw up to 1 card. Oh, okay, so from the deck to your sideline, not from hand to sideline. Play this character set to active onto your field. So when he comes out, he just comes out active. He does damage 7, so if he were to deal life damage, he does 7. This character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's abilities. At the end of the battle, if this character was blocking, return it to your hand. And he does have a draw trigger, but he's 10k. You can't really touch him. Oh, we got another one. We have the Chill Saitama, but still 15 energy, 2 action points this time. And then for every 5 cards in your sideline, reduces card's required energy by 1 in your hand. You play this character and you set it to active on your field. He has impact 3 and damage 7. This character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's abilities. When attacking, you can choose up to one character on your opponent's front line and sideline it. At the end of the battle, if this character was blocking, you return it to your hand. Oh man, this is gonna win some games. He has a get to hand trigger and he's 10k. And he has an altar. Alright. Oh, 2 altars? That's it? Oh, he has a 2-star. Let me see if that's all the way up. Let me see. That could be. Oh, that's the end of the list. So he has a 2-star. He has a 2-star. Oh, he has a. Yeah. Okay. So he has a 1-star and a 2-star. Okay. But that's crazy. Oh, I can't believe. It's so to the anime. You know, like just dealing one punch. So if he's able to deal lethal with one hit, that's it. But I think a lot of people don't understand when you take like damage 2, damage 3, and in this case damage 7, you as the opponent, like receiving that damage, you can dictate how your triggers activate, and so you'll trigger everything. And if one of those cards is a final, you can trigger that last and you'll heal. So it's not all bad, but it's not all good because now you're left with one turn. And your opponent now has a body that can't be removed by abilities and has a 10k block. And even if they block and they return it back to hand, they can probably play it next turn. So I don't know. You just probably have to rush them down. But that being said, this was the green One Punch Man set. Let me know in the comments what y'all guys think. Are y'all planning on playing this? Did y'all want to play yellow? Or are y'all waiting for red? I'll definitely put red soon. I know that's one of the decks I want to play. I'm a huge Garo fan. If y'all know what we're going to get in Season 3. It's going to be crazy. But please remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.